Ever met someone who argues with full confidence, but not a single sentence makes sense? They speak loudly, boldly, like they've cracked the code of the universe, yet their logic collapses the moment you ask one real question. Psychology says this isn't always arrogance. Sometimes it's a sign of low intelligence. And the scary part, most people who have it don't even know it. Here are 6 real psychology-backed habits that reveal an extremely low IQ. 1. Overconfidence without understanding. Psychologists call it the Dunning-Kruger effect. It happens when someone knows so little that they can't even see their own ignorance, so they speak with certainty, argue aggressively, and believe they're right, not because they are, but because they don't know enough to realize they're wrong. Ask a deeper question, and suddenly, silence. And that leads to something even more telling. 2. No curiosity or desire to learn. Intelligent minds ask why. They question, explore, observe, and want to understand the world. But people with low IQ rarely ask questions at all. Learning feels like a challenge to their ego, not an opportunity. So they avoid new ideas, get bored easily, and stay exactly where they are, because comfort is safer than growth. 3. Black and white thinking. Low IQ minds struggle with nuance. Everything is either 100% right or 100% wrong, good or bad, smart or stupid. Psychology calls this cognitive rigidity, the inability to think flexibly or hold multiple ideas at once. Complexity frustrates them, so they oversimplify the world, and when life stops obeying their simple rules, chaos begins. 4. Poor emotional control. Studies show lower IQ is often linked with lower emotional intelligence. Instead of responding thoughtfully, they react. Quick anger, sudden frustration, offended by small things. While smart people pause, reflect, and choose their response, low IQ individuals explode first and think later, if at all. 5. Blaming others constantly. Psychology calls it an external locus of control. They believe life happens to them, not because of them. It's never their fault. It's luck, society, people, circumstances, everyone except themselves. Responsibility feels heavy. Solutions feel like effort, so they choose blame instead of growth. And that leads to one of the most obvious signs. 6. They cannot handle opposing opinions. Disagreement feels like disrespect. A challenge feels like an attack. Debating requires reasoning, and reasoning requires mental effort they cannot sustain. So instead of thinking, they shout. Instead of listening, they shut down. Low IQ isn't about grades, wealth, or education. It's about how a person thinks, learns, and responds to reality. And here's the dark truth. The lower the intelligence, the less they recognize their own flaws. If you're watching this, analyzing it, reflecting on it, you're already not one of them. Smart minds question, learn, and improve, and you just did all 3. If you want more psychology that reveals what most people never notice, hit subscribe, because the deeper you understand people, the clearer the world becomes.